This video will show you how you can assign a Google Form assessment to your students using something other than Google Classroom. There are a ton of different learning management systems, and it would be impossible to create a tutorial for every single one, but this same process is easy to use with any learning management system. So it can work with Microsoft Teams, Canva, Schoology. The possibilities are endless. So what you want to do is navigate to an assessment in Google Drive, and I'm going to use this assessment here. Once you have done that, then you are going to want to choose the send option. And you do not want to collect email addresses because that's going to force your students to have a school email address, and it can cause a lot of issues for schools that are not using email addresses, especially at the elementary level. So do not check this. What you want to do is navigate right here to the link button. And I like to choose the shortened URL. I find that there are fewer issues with a shortened URL. So this is going to give you just a link that you can post that's going to allow your students to take the quiz. So I have copied this link, and now I'm going to post it as an assignment. I'm using Seesaw for this example, but you can post this link in whichever platform you are on. So I can choose an activity or an announcement. And I'm going to post an activity for my students. And I'm going to create a new activity, which is a math quiz for January 4th. Please complete this quiz. And you can add voice instructions or whatever else you want here. I don't really need to give a template for student responses, so I can just click Save. And now the students will be able to see this, and there's a link that is clickable. So I want to assign this to my class, and now they have it. So I'm going to view it as a student now. So now this is the student view, and I can see that my teacher has assigned me this quiz for January 4th, and I can add a response if my teacher expects that of me. But all I really need to do is click here. And it opens up the quiz in a format that is accessible for students to be able to easily complete it. So I could say that my name is Roberta Parker and go in and complete this quiz. I'm just going to quickly select some answers here so that I can show you what happens when the students finish their quiz. Okay, so when I have finished my quiz as a student, it records the response, and I can click View Score, and I can instantly see how I did. Unfortunately, I only got 1 out of 10 correct, so my teacher probably is going to not be that impressed. But I can see instantly how I did on my quiz. As the teacher, you will be able to go back and see student responses as well. So you will be able to find those in the same place you were when you assigned the quiz. So I was in my drive, I chose the assignment, here's the assignment. I just need to navigate to the responses tab, and I can see all of the responses from my students. So it's really easy to know who has completed their work and who has not. And that's all that you need to do to assign this quiz in something other than Google Classroom, is just post the link for students to use.